bring the message, I went to bring and asked him, what you want me to bring?
Mighty God.
So I'm gonna, do a little talking, but
Hallelujah. Have your way.
Most High.
Rekurabasa. Have your way, God.
It says, he cried also in mine ears with a loud voice and caused them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the high gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with the writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood by the brazen altar. And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
How about so?
My thought or subject is the mark.
Hallelujah.
There are different distinctions in marks. In slavery time, the slave owner put a mark upon the person of the slave that belonged to him.
Amen.
And they couldn't, if he went over into another slave owner's place, he had to go back to where he had come from because that slave owner mark was on him.
Yes.
All right. There's another mark that when some people couldn't even write their name. So what they did a mark for their name. They're showing that they had signed it with their mark. That's a mark. There's all kinds of marks. And this mark here, God says, well, this is where the Lord was crying in the ears of Ezekiel. And Ezekiel heard him crying and told him where he was crying to those 6 men that had the destroyed weapons to go forth and slay utterly old and young. But then there was a young man that had a writer's inkhorn by his side. He was told to go forth and to set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sighed and that cried for all of the abominations that is done in the land.
Yes.
You see here, let me put on these eyeglasses.
Glory to God.
It says 6 men came and stood from the outer gate with swords. One man among them was clothed with linen and had a writer's inkhorn by his side. They went in and stood beside the brazen altar. God called to the man clothed in linen, which had the writer's inkhorn, and said, go through the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh, cry for all the abominations that are done in the city. He said to the others, go after him and smite all without pity or mercy, young and old, women and children.
Yes.
All who do not have the mark are on their forehead. So they began with the ancient men that were idolaters before the temple. Defiled the house and filled the courts with the slain. My eye would not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense their weight upon their head. It was customary in the East to put into the girdle the case containing a writing implement. The inkhorn consisted of two parts, a receptacle for the pen and a box for the ink. It was made out of ebony, hardwood, brass, copper, or silver, and of beautiful workmanship.
Yes.
It was about 10 inches long, 1 1/2 or 2 inches wide, and 1/2 inch deep. The hollow shaft contained pins of reed and a pen knife and had a lid. It said this mark was to be put upon the faithful ones for their protection when the faithless were to be destroyed. It showed that they belonged to God.
Yes.
It was an ancient custom in Egypt that a runaway slave was freed from his master if he went to the temple and gave himself up to the God of that place, receiving certain marks upon his person to denote his consecration to the deity he worshipped.
Wow.
Romans marked their soldiers in the hand
Yeah.
and their slaves in the forehead.
Come on.
It is clear from Revelation 7:3 and 9:4 and 14:1 that in the future, 144,000 Jews from all tribes of Israel, except Dan, will have a mark on their forehead.
Yes.
As a sign for protection,
Yes.
it would be the name of God.
Yes.
All the redeemed would be so. It says here, let me say here, we have a mark. We have God's mark.
Yes.
The day you got saved and filled with the Holy Ghost, He put a mark upon you. Your mark of protection. The only ones that don't have a mark is the one that don't have the Holy Ghost. Although you pray for them, and that's the only way for your children to be covered is by you praying for them. Oh, yeah. Because the Bible said that unbelief